calculator for this. We're just doing a random number, but your one will be different to whatever I've got. Okay. It's very important, Kirby. It's very important that you remember how to do the random number generation, because in your HSC you will be given one. So Kirby's going to tell us how we do it. Random number. How? Fantastic. Which one is it? What's it look like? Okay, give it a go. Do you? What do we do? Cool. What was the button you pressed? So you shift decimal. And what's the button that you're actually pressing? Hashtag. Now you guys automatically refer to it as a hashtag, right? It actually means number. It was the symbol for number well before Twitter, Instagram, any of those. Okay, hashtags are a relatively new thing. Number 3, number 4. It means number. Because you got to remember, now, that's the other thing. You guys keep saying hashtag. It's just hash. You are tagging it with a hash. That's why it's become hashtag. Yeah, but it's a shortcut for number. That's on a phone. I don't know. It's a technical thing that they use to. Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, it's just something that they use. Maybe it just gave them more numbers to choose from. I don't know. But yeah. All right. So. Yes. 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 Exactly. And what they've done is it's also, I think, 888, which is the UK one. So there's like what they've done is they've tied it in so that if you do that, it goes through emergency services. Like, because if that's the one you're used to. Yeah. Well, most kids will know 911. The funny thing is, which one's easy to remember? 000 or 911? You're an idiot. Just saying. Yeah. Yeah. September 11, yes. No, it's been 911 for about 80 or 90 years. Well, hang on. You got to remember, if you think about it, the Americans call it 9/11. We call it 11/9 because we do the day then the month. That's because they did, and they've got the television rights. Well, kind of. Did it really happen though? Anyway, can we please? So, do your random number generation. Kirby? Okay. Do your random number generation. Now, everyone's going to have a different one. Guys, everyone's going to have a different random number. The factory has 500 workers. So what do we do after we've generated a random number? Levi, what do we do? Levi, what do we do? We've just generated our random number. What do we do next? What do we do? Multiply whatever your random number was by 500. There are 500 factory workers and we only want one. Okay, so when we did the assessment, you guys had 18 names. So you multiplied it by 18. Okay? So in my case, I've got 0.257. So I times that by 500. Now, can someone just do 0.257 times 500 for me, please? 128.5. All right, now, here I go. I've got this number. What do? Round up. So my person would be the 129th person on the list. What if I had 128.1? You round it up. What if I had 128.9? Still round it up. Why do we round it up and not down like we normally do with decimals? You get person number 0, and that would be awkward. No, we'll never get 501 because the most you can get is 0.999. And that'll always be just less than the 500, but you'd round up to 500. But the problem is if you get 0.001, because then you'd get less than 1. And if you round it down, you'd have person 0. We can't have person 0. So in these, whenever you're doing the random, you always round up. Everyone happy? You can have patient 0 in the zombie apocalypse, but you can't have person 0. Just saying, zombie apocalypse, very important to know. Well, it's gonna happen. Well, have you ever seen Jake? He is the zombie apocalypse. He's changing. He's actually, have you noticed he's no longer eating sandwiches? He's actually started on calves' brains. Brains.